You know what's weird is that, okay, so homebrewing's been legal since 1978.
Right.
And it was President Jimmy Carter that made it legal. President Jimmy Carter made it legal in 78, but I was reading Charlie Papazon's book, and he was studying beer and making beer in the 70s, which is still illegal, but probably a tough, red flag. It's tough to get pulled over for homebrew. But why the hell did the president legalize beer? It's just so funny that, what's on your mind? Is it, the border, this, homelessness? He's like, you know what? I just want to legalize beer. Let's just figure this out. First things first. Here we go.
I think I have an answer for this. I don't know where I read this, but his brother was really into beer. His brother was a home brewer. And then at some point,
somebody just wrote
he
that.
may have had his own beer brand, but it was called Billy Beer.
Okay.
It's because his brother's name was Billy, and either he made this beer or somebody else made it in his name. It was called Billy Beer. Anyway, the story that I've heard is that his brother was like, "Yo, man, now that you're prez, you gotta legalize
first
homebrewing."
things first.
This is what you gotta do.
We'll figure out the foreign affairs a little bit later on in the term, but first things first. We're gonna lead off with this whole illegal homebrew stuff because it was illegal since Prohibition, or it was illegal since 1933.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Crazy.
Another good question, like another perplexing thing that I think about is, and then a lot of people mentioned this in that video, was why was beer and wine, homebrew and home winemaking legalized, but home distilling not? They're the same, like people say, well, I mean, you can't distill at home because the government wants its tax money, blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, that's the same for beer.
Right. Yeah, the government, it's kind of weird. They generally don't care whether you live or die. They only really care whether you're making money.
Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing to me is that, you can't distill at home. And really, I think, and I'm not positive, but if this isn't correct, it's close to correct. There is only one country in the world where you can distill your own spirits at home, and that's New Zealand.
AKA Jesse,
I believe.
And coming out of the woodwork, we talked about this on Sunday a little bit. There wasn't too many people here, but Jesse's coming out. He's staying at Clawhammer. I'm going to be showing up that weekend, and that'll be the last three-way collab in the existence. Man,
Jesse from Still It, Chase the Craft YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Truth is,
Shut
diet,
the fuck
nutrition,
up, man.